Hi everyone, good morning. Happy Wednesday. Just getting settled, got all my kids off to school. Just wanted to say good morning, pop on here to do our ditch and switch day 8. Everyone's been doing such a good job with telling everybody how they're switching out all their conventional stuff to all our awesome Young Living stuff. I am going to be diving into all of my kids stuff and skincare and stuff I use on my kids. My name is Jess Catanzaro. I am from Smithtown, New York. I've been with Young Living for about 3 years. So I'm like in the circus of the 3 kids going on right now. I just wanted to really dive into the kids stuff because it's something that I'm just so passionate about. I started Young Living because my son needed some ear support, and we were having issues with that. So Lonnie Catalano helped me kind of just get started. I got my starter kit. I got Melrose and some other good stuff to kind of help me. And then I dug into skincare for myself and then for my kids as well. So my ditch and switch today is going to be all things kids and everything that I pretty much try to keep them safe with. So I use everything from the body wash to the lotion, the whole Kid Sense line. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. I don't actually have the Kid Sense bath, the bath wash or gel, whatever it's called. I think it's bath. It's just bath gel. But because I switch it into pump bottles like this, I'm going to go through it with you in a minute. But I break it up, and I have the lotion, and my kids use the lavender conditioner as well. So I have that stuff. So I'm going to go over everything that I switch. But the reason why I started to dig into this stuff, and I feel so good about it, is because I was so uneducated with toxic stuff before having kids. I thought I was using such good stuff. I thought I was, spending top dollar on all my products, all the baby stuff, from laundry detergent. I mean, the big names out there for baby laundry detergent. It was incredible what I was finding. So I started reading the labels. I was looking everything up. Without boring you guys with all the details of all the stuff I found in there, you guys could totally Google all baby products and kid products and see what's in there and that's still in there. So everything under my sink was pretty much no good. So all the conventional products that I had that I thought were greenwashed and natural, none of them even came close to, what we're using now. So it was just incredible and eye-opening for me. So I just pretty much figured that there was no safe products out there, and I was like kind of stuck. So once I started realizing that this stuff was safe for my kids, it was like just such a breath of fresh air. So I just started researching, and that's pretty much where I just started, spending countless dollars beforehand on stuff that wasn't good for them. It was like infuriating. But so anyway, now we use the laundry soap, the body wash, the lotions, the baby wipes, the hair products. I make a detangler for my girls. The list goes on. I have 2 young girls, and even for new moms, it could be so overwhelming. Even like a lip balm is just huge. Just swap that out in the beginning, like your kids are watching everything you do. So for me, it's more like I feel that my 8-year-old is just starting to want to use deodorant and perfume and makeup, and she pretty much knows the drill, that nothing that, people give her, she can bring home and use. All those conventional products that her friends might be using are just like not safe for us, and my kids know it. So that's something that I'm excited that I'm teaching them. So she'll get something from, let's say a stocking stuffer from school or a Secret Santa, and it's from one of those, stores in the mall that you walk past and you get a headache when you pass it because you can smell it. But she'll get, even those, just any stuff that she brings in here. I mean, when you're 8, it's kind of like cool to get those little cute sanitizers with the unicorn packaging, and everybody thinks they're cool, but as time's going on and we're all learning to do better, I was emptying them out, refilling them with Thieves, putting the cap back on, and then sending her back to school with them. But she knew that she wasn't allowed to pretty much use a lot of the stuff that people were using, body sprays and perfumes, all that stuff. So it was in the trash, because what better place than harming somebody else with it. So, the sanitizers got replaced, the body wash got replaced, the conventional chest rub for when people get, any sort of respiratory stuff going on. Now there's a Thieves Chest Rub, which is amazing and one of our favorite things. I mean, we control so much with our kids, like down to the food that they're eating, right? So if we can control the food, we can control this stuff. So even like these Vitality Drops, I drink them every day. I put them in my kids' waters, and like this is what's in their hydro flask every day. They don't drink all the other junk that's out there because there's so much stuff that we just, we pick and choose. And I would rather make sure that they're hydrated and give them electrolytes, and they like it. So it's just a matter of switching things out, and it really is just so easy, So I'm going to give you just a few of the things that I have swapped out and how that they're cost effective, and you don't have to think about, oh, well, Young Living's so expensive, they're spending so much more money. It's everybody can do it, it's not impossible, and it's so easy once you just get into a habit of putting it on ER and taking inventory of what you have and making sure you have everything you need for the month, They'll eventually thank you for it. The best part for me is just that it's going to become second nature to them as they get older, and they won't reach to buy that soap. They'll reach to buy the good stuff, and eventually they'll teach their own family. And it's like changing the DNA for generations in the future. So that, for me, that's like the most rewarding part of it. When I was a kid, my mom never knew. She just would grab the stuff, thought they were safe, and trusted that the products were good. But now that we know better, it's almost like, you're doing your family a disservice by not looking into what you're letting them put on their skin. Their skin is their biggest organ, and everything absorbs. I'm sure you guys all know that at this point. So unfortunately, a lot of this stuff out there, Nicole and Rachel did a really good job and put some YouTube videos out there for you guys to see the amount of chemicals and stuff that the U.S. bans. It's like 10 or 11, it's something ridiculous. Europe bans like 13 to 1,500 or something like that. So, I don't know what we're doing over here, but whatever, conventional stuff is doing, it's not safe. So we know better, so we're going to do better. So we're ditching and switching, and that's why we're on here. So, we're the gatekeepers of our houses and our homes and our kids, so we can control this stuff. And, a lot of stuff we can't right now. So I'm just happy that we have the opportunity to be part of Young Living and have all this stuff at our fingertips. So the first thing that I want to talk to you guys about is the Kid Sense body wash or the bath gel. We take one of these bottles. It looks like this, but it's the bath one. Mine is all disgusting in a big pump bottle like this because my kids make a mess of everything. But so I take this bottle when it comes. I dump the entire thing into a big bottle from Amazon. One of these, I think Carrie might have showed these, or somebody showed these for the laundry as well. I buy them in like a 4-pack, so they come in a 4-pack like this. And I use them. I have a separate one for body wash, a separate one for shampoo, a separate one for the conditioner, and then we have a few different bathrooms going on at one time. I have one for me and my husband for our body wash too. So they're good to really break up your stuff and move it all around, and if you have kids in different spots and whatever. So these pump bottles you can find on Amazon. They're super cheap and they come in a 4-pack. So I break it up I put the whole bottle into one of these, and then I also get the big bottle, which I only have a small one right now because I dumped my big one out, but this is Castle soap. I buy the unscented only, and I just put the whole bottle, and then I fill the rest with the Castle soap and a little bit of water. And then sometimes, my kids will come over and be like, oh, Mom, can we add lavender, or can I make the body wash smell like vanilla when it was new, and all this stuff. Hey, Chrissy. And it's fun for them too. Like, get them involved, because when they're involved in it, they see that it's fun. It's not just like, oh, Mommy doesn't let me use the same body wash and perfume as my friends, or from this store or that store. It's like they're involved in it. They think it's cool. They think it's fun. So that's what we do. So we break this up, and this lasts a long time. Like, these bottles are big, and when you get like up to here from the original bottle, and then you do the Castle soap, and then you add the oils, it lasts a while. And my kids, I don't know about your kids, but my kids just waste and waste and waste. They think it's like a big party in there. Just, there's just soap everywhere. So we make a body wash, we make a shampoo that has, sometimes people add a little bit of baking soda, I believe, to the shampoo just to get some of the grit out. Sometimes if people have oily scalps or whatnot, when they go back to school or whenever they're in places where they could possibly get those critters where you get the letter from school. Sometimes we'll add tea tree because that's really good for the scalp as well, as long as they're not sensitive to that. But mostly it's like lavender and calming stuff, nothing citrusy or acidic that I'll add in there. So that is the body wash. And the shampoo, I usually add like tea tree, like I said, or I'll let them pick. And I don't usually do the castle soap with that. I'll do a little bit of baking soda sometimes, or I'll just do the shampoo straight up. But I do try to, because it's so concentrated, break it up so it's more cost effective, because it works and it still gets them clean. The conditioner they use out of the bottle, I mean, they go through this stuff a little bit too fast and faster than I would like, but we love it. And I also make a detangler. I posted it yesterday in a spray bottle, and I just put a little bit of the conditioner. I put some carrier oil, the rest with warm water, and cedar wood in there for their hair. Shake it up, and it's in their bathroom, and that's what we use to get all their knots out after they shower and in the morning before school. So that's their hair. My 8-year-old is getting into deodorant, which I know sounds so crazy. So I made our own out of the Thieves toothpaste and Catanzaro and a little bit of water. And I shook it up, and I bought one of these roller bottles on Amazon. Really wasn't a big deal. Got a 2-pack, I think one for me, one for her. And you know, I just feel like it's safe. It's in her bathroom. If she uses it, fine. If she doesn't, who cares? But I would much rather her just have access to this stuff than everything else that everybody else is using. And I just want her to know from the get-go, like, this is the safe way, you know? So it's like monkey see, monkey do, right? So the baby wipes, I mean, they use these on their face. They use them for everything gross. When I first had my first one 8 years ago, I didn't have these baby wipes. Like, I thought I was using good stuff, and I'm so grateful that I have them now. But, and for new moms that we have the seedlings line, to even gift, you know, like, it's such a great line, and it's safe, and, you know, it has everything good in it. So, okay, so we did the body wash. We went over the Thieves Chest Rub. We talked about the deodorant. The lotion, I let them customize too sometimes. So I'll just open this cap up, and I'll let them take whatever drops they want, as long as I know it's not going to give them any sort of reaction. This is good on its own for, like, super sensitive skin. It lasts a long time. I mean, my kids don't go through lotion like crazy. If I put a pump on here, they would. But, they use this. They've used some of my stuff. The Genesis is, I use some. They'll use a lot of it. But on my little guy, I try to stick with this, and really, I'll only add like lavender or soothing stuff to that. So that we leave alone. We don't break that one down, or it's not concentrated as much. The body wash and the shampoo you could break down, and you could. I mean, this is a 17. The Kid Sense body, the gel, the shower gel. Is $17. So if you think about it, it's fitting in this huge bottle, and this is like a maybe like a $15 one when it's really a big size. It's like the size of this bottle on its own, so you're only using half of that. So it's a really cost-effective way too. It's not like you're spending so much more money than you would on the conventional products that are out there on the shelves. So we went over that. We went over the spray. I do make a spray for also with tea tree in it for the backpacks and the coats and the hats and the gloves, and when the letter comes home in the backpack, like I said before about the critters that go around at school sometimes, we do spray down with a tea tree spray with witch hazel, and I just mix that in like a little spray bottle as well. From Amazon, you can find all that stuff. So that's pretty much it. I think I went through all of my stuff. I mean, I even use these as dryer sheets now, guys, because I've switched everything for them. My husband uses the Seedlings baby oil, so I have it on hand all the time. So in the winter, I use that, or rose ointment if they get super dry. They'll put that on any extra dry spots, but this lotion pretty much covers it. I don't think that I really need to use much other lotion on them. Sometimes they just want to go through my stuff, I think. But the lip balm we have in every drawer. They have their own. They have them in their backpacks. And, I mean, that's an easy swap. They're $4 lip balms. They're not anything crazy. You know, if my daughter wants to get into makeup, she's going to start getting into Savvy. And that's the good stuff. So I'm not going to allow her to just dive into makeup because she's 8 and use all the stuff from the big stores in the mall and the stuff that her friends are using, because I know what's in it. So that's just, you know, these are the things that we have and we're using currently. I have a 3-year-old, a 6-year-old, and an 8-year-old. So this is where we're at. But as, you know, they get older and things change, you just make adjustments, and there's everything for all the adjustments, like up until our stuff. So that's my ditch and switch for all my kiddos. I hope I opened everyone's eyes, didn't complicate it too much for you guys, but I did want to just show you the different options and different ways to use your stuff and make it cost effective, and just go over how important it is to like teach them young, because this is like something that they will just, it'll be second nature when they get older. They won't be like going to the conventional products and rubbing it all over their skin and it going to their bloodstream and changing their DNA and getting hormonal mix-ups. And it's just, it's better for them to know and be in the now and knowing what's happening all the time. Chemicals seeping into their scalps or their skin is just like never a good thing. So stay consistent. I find at the end of the day, that's the most important for everyone with little ones, just to try to stay consistent with everything. It's so easy just to be like, oh, I ran out of shampoo. Let me run to, you know, Target and just grab this to hold me over. But like, I just think about so much of the time and effort and work that we put into it. Like if you have it on ER or you're not on ER, like just put it in there monthly. Like, you know, you're going to use it. It's not going to go bad. You're going to earn reward points. It's just like the best thing to do. And it takes the thinking out of it. It's getting delivered to your house. So yeah, that's it. That's my ditch and switch. I hope you guys enjoyed listening. I hope I didn't complicate it. And I hope you enjoy your Wednesday. See you all soon. Bye.